Make a video here of me getting fiber. This is my new 320 modem here. It's what the internet provider will give you. I'm sure you can figure out what internet provider it is. But it's only 1 gig internet right now. In the future, here at the end of this month, which it's January, you can't see because of my face. But at the end of January 2022, they're gonna offer 2.5 and 5 gig internet, and I'm gonna get the 5 gig internet. But I got Ethernet cable going from the back of here into my UDM Pro into a SFP Plus module. But this one right here, it'll only do 1 gig. So I got another one coming that'll do 5 and 2.5 gig SFP to RJ45. But for my UDM Pro, it goes to my other switches down here, and then I got a dumb Dell switch right here for all my other jacks. Most of these connections I'm not using, but I got everything pretty much hardwired in my house. Before this, what I did have was AT&T, which was a bonded 25 meg, and my ping was 36, download was 24, and upload was a horrid 1 meg, which sucks for uploading videos. But I wanted to show you guys some pictures of how they bring fiber to your house with this company. I'll just say it's AT&T, but you have these 4 feeders here that feed these splitters up top here. It's called a GPON network, or a passive fiber network, I believe is what it's called. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. But this one fiber comes into a splitter, and then off the splitter there's 32 legs off the splitter. And then you take your fiber and you plug it into the port that leads to your house. And you can see mine right here that is going off into the side, and it's being plugged in. So right now I'm the only one working off the splitter, but as they sell more, there'll be more working off that one splitter. And right now there's a total of 4 in this cabinet. But underneath this cabinet is this big wire here, and that's how many fibers that are hooked into the bottom of it. There's a lot of fiber there. There's a better picture of it, of all the individual fibers. They're actually in ribbons, and they had to splice all those fibers to this cabinet here for all these distribution cables. And from this cabinet, it goes to a big case like this, splice case. And that's where they melt all the fiber together. This one's going to the box, and then this one's going, down the poles down the road. And that conduit leads underneath that box right there. And it runs up the pole, and then they just had this down here because they were splicing. But what they do is they leave extra slack, and this slack gets zip tied up there. So if they ever have to get back in here, they can uncut the zip ties up there and bring this into their splice trailer over here on the road. But from here it goes down the poles, to your house. But this is some of the speeds that I'm getting now through AT&T. Wrong one. I was going to open up an app to show you. Hold on. But before AT&T, I also had Mediacom, which is a cable company local to me. And the ping was 23, and I was paying 300 down, and I think for 20 up. So I was getting 396 down and 39 up, which isn't too bad, but still, gigabits better. So I'll show you what I'm getting here with AT&T using the speed test here. 15 millisecond ping, which is lower than that 25 that I had with Mediacom, and you'll roughly expect like 330 down with AT&T. That's what it says in their fine print. 900, brain fart. 930 down with AT&T, and if you look at their fine print, that's normally what it says you'll expect with gigapower. So 15 millisecond ping, and my closest server is Nashville. So I'm like an hour away from Nashville. But 940 and 940 is roughly what I've been seeing average with AT&T fiber. You'll very rarely see the full 1,000 megs. And the Google speed test with AT&T, for some reason, it does not like the Google speed test. I was say I would show you, but the Google speed test, it only shows up around like 600 megabits per second. So depending on what speed test you use, it can vary a lot. So, before you call your ISP, your internet provider, try a couple speed tests and just average it out. But that's way better than 300, almost 400 I was getting with Mediacom, and that's way better than the 25 I had on copper, because this speed test is all I could get at my house on copper, and I was 5,100 foot of copper. And the fiber box is the same distance away, 5,500 foot away. But since it's fiber, you can get triple the speed or more. But I just wanted to show you guys, what you could expect with AT&T fiber. I'm sure you can look at my other video and see what's on the outside of my house. But this is up the road. And then my other video shows this part right here, the distribution, what it connects to on the pole, and what it goes to on the outside of your house. And then inside your house, this modem here, the fiber plugs straight into the back of it using a SFP module. I think it's a SFP plus module, depending on what fiber signal you have, because like I said, in the future, they're going to offer 2.5 and 5 gig. I think it's the end of January is when they're going to offer it, AT&T is. But if you can get AT&T fiber, whoops, wrong one, in your neighborhood, I would definitely, get it, because these speeds are wonderful, especially if you stream. But anyways, I'll just go ahead and run our speed test here, and I'll leave you. But go ahead and like and subscribe if you like this video, and thank you for all the views.